Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, please do not forget to hit the subscribe button, like this video and share it to your friends and your loved ones. My name is Obsy. Thank you guys for tuning in once again. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you guys the best night out fragrances, like beast mode fragrances. You know, when you're going out at night, like you want to be the one to stand out wherever you step into. If you're going to the club, if you're going for a dinner, if you're going for karaoke, whatever event you're going for at night time, you want to make sure that you have on a fragrance that performs really well, that projects and is very long lasting. Without further ado, let's get right into the video. So I'm going to start with the cheapies first, just so that there's a bit of everything for everyone. My first fragrance here is by LATAF Perfumes, and this is Kaid. I adore this fragrance. I haven't really worn this as much as I want to because I have not really been going out as often as I want to, but this is a very long lasting fragrance. The little time that I've worn it has served its purpose on me. It's a very spicy cinnamony fragrance. It's sweet. It has notes, I think there's notes of leather in here, there's notes of cinnamon. There's something really sweet and mature about it. It's not your sickly sweet or fruity floral. Nah, this is a very warm, spicy, ambery fragrance. I love this fragrance. It's a very potent fragrance. People are going to smell you. It projects. It is long lasting. The performance is top notch. And guess what? It's very inexpensive. I said I got this for 10,000 foreign, you guys. This is very inexpensive, and I think this is probably 100 ml if I'm not mistaken. I think this is 100 ml. This does really well. I think that you guys definitely check it out, and this should be one of your nighttime fragrances because it's an amazing scent. And if you want to mix your fragrance, this is also a very good layering fragrance as well. All right, so my next fragrance here, they're like twins. I call them twins because they're both L'Interdit by Givenchy, and I have the Rouge and I have the Intense. So left to me, I would say go for the Intense for a night out scent. This is the Intense. I think that the Intense is more intense in my opinion. There's notes of tuberose, there's notes of vetiver in here. I love the scent, man. I have the original, I have the Intense, and I have the Rouge. But then if you want a more, for the ladies that is, if you want a more soft, let me not say soft, but if you want something that's a bit more sexy, because this is like boss mode, this is a unisex fragrance. I think guys can wear this one very well, but I mean, if you feel like it's not your cup of tea, then fine. I don't think that this fragrance is everyone's cup of tea, if I'm being honest. It has a very unique smell. I don't think this is your average designer fragrance, you guys. This is something that is very unique. I don't think I have smelled any kind of fragrance like this in the designer range. So this is definitely a unique scent, especially for a nighttime scent. This is intense, more intense than the original. They have the EDP and the EDT. Obviously I prefer the EDP, but even more the intense version, just because I feel like the performance is more than the EDPs. So this is definitely a good night out fragrance in my opinion. But I was saying that if you want something more unique, something more sexy, I don't know if they added rose or anything feminine in here, but I know that there's something about this fragrance that just screams sexiness. There's something about this fragrance that is sensual. It's very different from this. Obviously the DNA is there. The DNA of the L'Interdit is there. This is a very good flanker. Like if you want to make a flanker of a fragrance, this is the definition of a flanker, because there's something added to it that has made it more unique. So I'm saying this for the ladies. If you want something that is more sexy in a very unique way, but still beast mode, strong and potent, and still projects, is a compliment getter as well, if I did not say. I mean, you might want something more bold and strong, then go for this. And if you want something more sexy on the soft feminine side, then go for the Rouge. Let's move on to Montal. Like, I don't even think that I can do any beast mode long lasting fragrance without mentioning a Montal fragrance, you guys. This is dark vanilla. It was really difficult picking a particular Montal fragrance because I'm of the opinion that every Montal fragrance is very long lasting, very beast mode, very strong, very potent, and projection is on 100. From all the Montal fragrances I have in my collection, maybe this is more unisex. I mean, I have other ones that I feel like might appeal to both sexes, but this one in my opinion smells better on both genders. So this is Dark Vanilla by Montal. I kid you not, the vanilla is a very sophisticated vanilla. There's obviously notes of oud in here as well, so it's like oud vanilla, but not your average oud vanilla. I don't want you to imagine oud and vanilla Nah, because that gives you a different scent. But this one here is one to reckon with. I don't know how else to explain it. It's very, very bossy. It's very, very sexy all at the same time. It projects, it's long lasting, the performance is mad, the sillage is mad. All the qualities of Montal fragrances right here. I love all their fragrances because there's always something unique about each and every Montal fragrance. So you guys should check out Dark Vanilla. I think you definitely love it. Portrait of a Lady by Frederic Malle. You do not want to know how long I've been wanting to get this in my collection. I have the sample and I've used the sample for months. Every time I mix a sample with a full-size fragrance, obviously if I use a sample, it means I'm using just a little bit of it just so that I can, you know, minimize it. But anytime I use that sample, in as much as I use a full-size fragrance just to mix it up or whatever, I always still smell Portrait of a Lady. It wasn't the hype that made me buy the fragrance, none of it. I'm not one to get into the hype of a fragrance, at least not anymore. Before, yes, I agree, but right now, nah, because every fragrance has to be worth my coin, literally. I don't care if you're cheap or expensive, you need to be worth my coin. I don't need to smell two of the same fragrance in my collection. Not anymore. Portrait of a Lady is a fragrance that I don't know how to explain. This is just an amazing fragrance. I don't know how else to, oh my god, this is a beautiful scent. This can serve as a date night scent. This can serve as a night out scent. I don't even know, any kind of scent that you want it to serve you, it would serve the purpose. I don't have the words. Yeah, just get it if you can. If you have the money and you want to splurge, get this one. I kid you not. I'm going to probably check for dupes and see if there are any dupes in the market because I think it's a very good fragrance. Like, I think this is a very, very good. It's not sweet. It's just the right balance that you need in a fragrance. There's probably wood here or leather, I don't know. It's properly done, it's properly mixed. Nothing is overshadowing or overpowering the other, guys. And the sillage, oh my god, the dry down to die for. So I'll definitely check for if there are dupes of this fragrance. I don't know, I've not heard of any dupe, but I'll be on the lookout because I think it's a very good fragrance. And if people are not able to afford the original because it's pricey, then there should be dupes that people can make do with for the meantime. Sintra by Mimo Paris. You guys, I don't think that I can ever do a beast mode fragrance or a nighttime fragrance without mentioning this fragrance. Like, it is everything and more. This is how much I have used it. This fragrance is amazing. It has notes of marshmallows. I don't know what extra, but also that marshmallow is very prominent in here. And the reason why I noticed the marshmallow is because it kind of reminded me of Love Don't Be Shy, and Love Don't Be Shy by Killian has marshmallows in there. Obviously, this is a much more better and refined form of Love Don't Be Shy. Like this, if you want to buy Love Don't Be Shy or Sintra Mimo Paris, I will tell you to go for Sintra Mimo Paris because this definitely is more long lasting, projects more. For me, sometimes I find myself having to reapply Love Don't Be Shy. I never ever need to reapply this one just because it just does the job. It's just very long lasting on me. There's no other way to explain this fragrance. This is a beast mode. This will serve the purpose at night time. People are gonna smell you. This is a huge compliment getter. Don't say I did not do anything for you, you guys. Now, my last and not the least fragrance here is from Rasayo Oud again. I have gradually started incorporating their fragrances in my videos because they are a recent discovery, and guys, they are amazeballs. So this one is called Hanin by Rasayo Oud. You guys, this video, every fragrance is a hit back to back. Hanin is a very nice boozy fragrance. This reminds me of two fragrances. This reminds me of Jazz Club by Replica's Jazz Club, more of Replica's Jazz Club. This also reminds me a bit of Santa Complet by Fragrance du Bois, but then in a very refined, sophisticated form, because this is very long lasting, way long lasting than Jazz Club. Like Jazz Club, obviously Replica's fragrances are EDTs, I think so, they are all EDTs, so they are not as long lasting, meaning that they do not contain enough alcohol concentration. But this one right here, you guys need to get your hands on this, and obviously it comes with an oil anyways, because it's very difficult to get out of the box. It comes with an oil here. I'm sure if you wear this, people are just going to keep stopping you, trust me, because that's just handing for you. It's a huge compliment getter. It is very long lasting, it's very strong, it's really out there. People will smell you. You're not going to smell like anybody else. Anyways, that concludes my video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I personally did, because I'm in love with all my choices. You know, sometimes when you make these kind of videos and you just select some choices from your collection, you're not really sure if they serve the purpose, but this one I am hands down sure that if you guys try any of these fragrances at night time, you're gonna thank me. You're gonna be happy you watched this video. So make sure you share it to your friends and your loved ones, and make sure they are also subscribed to my channel and like this video, just so that I can keep doing videos like this to encourage me. Okay, thank you guys for watching this video, and I'm going to see you in my next one.